Hello YouTube, this is Palm Pilot again. This is going to be my second video. This one will deal more heavily with the arrowheads, projectile points. This is probably what I have the most of. These artifacts here are not from Arizona. They're not Hohokam. I'll start off with this guy here. It's kind of a nice piece. Little bowl for grinding with probably a pestle. So that's pretty cool, nice and intact, little piece of lava rock there. And these items are found on the coast or near the coast. Little stone hammer. It's pretty cool. Intact in one piece. It's like it's made out of basaltic rock or something like that also. Not a bad little find. Of course I got mono, lots of broken monos, very smooth on the top and the bottom, and of course rough or coarse on the sides. Unfortunately about a third of that or so, but very nicely smoothed out on the top there. A couple of broken, looks like matate pieces. Again, made out of the same material as that guy right there. Volcanic rock. Too bad only a little piece of that, but I kept it nonetheless. Same thing here. Different type of rock material, but piece of a grinding stone. Lots of those little pieces everywhere. I like this little guy. He's kind of cool. So again, only a small piece of it, but it's definitely a little tate type grinding stone, but very nicely shaped and formed where it is complete. But I was just lying right on top of the ground as if it had been dropped yesterday. Lots of little weights, those little fishing net weights. You can see that it's got the little notched tip there. Looks somewhat phallic, but obviously had a purpose for being tied to ropes and strings for the weights. Here's one, a complete intact one. Both sides have the notches. Find lots of these on the coast, but the whole ones, those are harder to come by and greatly appreciated when you do find them. And here's one that's very smooth. Obviously it's not intact, it's about half of it or so, but very smooth, made of a I'm not sure what kind of stone that is, very dark rock, but really smooth, really cool. I've got these guys here, these stones. I don't know what, maybe Pestle Man knows what these are, but these obviously work pieces of stone that they make them into something, I don't know, game pieces, or I don't know if it was almost like coins for trading, but a lot of those, find a lot of those. I've got these rounded off stones, same material as these other two guys here. Volcanic rock, sort of a oblong there, conically shaped somewhat. This one's pretty nice. It's got very smooth edges here on both sides and a coarser middle section, so it rolls very easily. Same thing here. Got a little ball. I'm not sure if it's for probably used as a weapon. They'd put it in some kind of a satchel and hit you over the head with it. This one's pretty rounded off and smooth. This is kind of cool. This guy here looks like it's some kind of a cutting implement, and I believe that's copper. It's very obviously tarnished from time. What's cool about this is you have the wood and the actual rope that it was attached to. So that is really cool. Some kind of a cutting tool of some sort. Really nice. These guys are cool. These are so obviously it's clay, and I don't know if these were game pieces, but on the back side they're very smooth, smoothed off, and on the front side I got some kind of like the tip of a hot dog there. But these are pretty cool. I find a lot of those. Those are pretty common. Again, don't know what they are, but made out of clay. This one's a kind of a unique design there. It's sort of a rectangular shaped. Again, the back side very smooth, just made out of your common clay. A lot of arrowheads here. Got a couple of obsidian points here. Those are always nice little finds. Point very much intact. Can't really focus this very well, but very sharp point. Here's another one. This is really transparent there. Nice obsidian point. Got some bigger ones here. This is not obsidian, but it's kind of a very much intact. The tip, the very stem there, of course, it's broken off, but nicely worked projectile point. Got some older ones here. This one's probably, it's a larger one, and the base is broken off, but it's actually kind of sharp at the top there. That's kind of a cool one. I'm guessing these guys right here are of the older variety. I'm not very well versed in projectile point types. No Clovises, but these are, I believe, to be an older generation than these other guys here. So that's pretty cool. This is one of my favorites here. Beautiful, beautiful shape, perfectly intact. Nice little piece. Have a couple of really small ones, and to show you, give you kind of frame of reference to how small these guys are. Here's a dime, and this guy fits completely inside the dime there. So yeah, that's I don't know if that was for just for small fish or what, or if it was a child's projectile point, but these guys are pretty small here. Got a couple of them here that are about the same size, really small. See my finger there, it's just tiny. Really cool. And last thing here I'll show you. I found a couple of looks like musket balls. They're really heavy. I found both of these laying right next to each other, probably about that far apart from each other. So that's cool. It's made out of lead. Really cool. Just out there laying by themselves, right on the surface almost. Anyway, I got more projectile points in here. I got a lot of broken ones. I specialize in broken arrowheads. Unfortunately, I haven't found any arrowheads in Arizona or Tucson. That's nigh on impossible. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys next, and in addition to my Hohocom stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.